means moving a piece of music's centre of gravity from one key area to another. It's like changing from one colour scheme to another, an effect in house design that can have dramatic consequences. In one room, you might have a complementary series of hues and shades, all based on the fundamental colour red. Everything in the room attempts to fit into the overall reddish atmosphere and look of it. We may love this red room dearly, but our mood is going to change when we pass through into the next room, which has a more yellowy character. So it is with musical keys. You can be pottering along in a perfectly lovely key, with all the notes in the music complementing the fundamental keynote. But to effect a change of mood, colour and feeling, we can move to another key area with its own fundamental keynote. Modulating from key to key is only really possible in Western music, and it's an effect that has to be used with care and subtlety. A crude or badly handled modulation can be as ugly as the juxtaposition of two clashing colours in a room. Imagine a gorgeous song like Danny Boy, filled with cheesy modulations. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go and I must find. By the time the Beatles discovered mid-song key changes, classical music had long since abandoned them. McCartney in particular became intrigued by modulation as a device, but he seemed instinctively to know that the best modulations occur by stealth, where mood and colour change imperceptibly, as if by magic. It may surprise you to learn, for example, that in the cheerful, happy-go-lucky song Penny Lane, he pulls off clever, immensely satisfying key changes no less than 7 times, almost without you noticing. This is the work of a composer who really knows what he's doing. What effect, then, does this modulation have on the song? Well, for one thing, it alters our perception of the chorus. Listen to what it sounds like without the modulation. And the banker never wears a Mac in the pouring rain. Very strange, Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. It's fine, isn't it? But it's not very surprising. In the proper version, there's much more of a shift in gear as we move into the chorus. And the banker never wears a Mac in the pouring rain. Very strange, Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. It is, of course, quite common in a pop song for the voice to rise up to a higher range for the chorus, to sound more celebratory, more frenzied, more desperate, or more passionate. And McCartney's voice does indeed rise predictably upwards for the chorus. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. But here's the clever bit. While the voice is rising upwards for the chorus, the modulation is actually a downwards shift. Moving the key downwards has the subconscious effect of making us feel slightly wistful, as if the joy isn't a total joy, but a joy experienced at a slight remove from the events it portrays. Since the song is about McCartney's childhood memories of growing up in suburban Liverpool, this makes perfect emotional sense to us as we listen. But Penny Lane is about journeys into the past, down a street, through suburban Liverpool, and so the harmony goes on a journey too. In the very final chorus, McCartney surprises us once more and lets the harmony shift again, this time upwards. Penny Lane is one of the most magical, life-affirming songs in the Beatles' repertoire. It also features a baroque piccolo trumpet solo inspired by a Paul McCartney hearing one on a TV broadcast of Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 2.